Hello everyone, my name is Peter and welcome back to Not That Kind of a Channel. Today, or in today's episode, I will show you how to dismantle the valve block in the front. Sometimes our Discovery 4 needs a little bit to get up in the front, and so I decided to check the valve block in the front. And for that case, I bought some O-rings on eBay. So the first thing I need to do is I need to deflate the air suspension. You can do this on two ways. In my case, I will use the GAP IID tool for deflating all four corners on this car. If you don't have this tool, be sure that you really slowly unscrew the connection of your valve block, because if you do this too fast and the system is under pressure, it can pop off, and yeah, I don't think that would be nice. So be careful, do this slowly and let the air out, and then wait a little bit until the air is completely out, and then unscrew it. And now, before I'm checking up the car, I will deflate the air suspension. And how you will do this, I will show you in a second on the GAP IID tool. So guys, I will turn on the ignition, and the next step we have to do is we have to go to the GAP IID tool. Then we need to search for the tool. I hope you can see it. Then wait until everything is loaded. Then go to Service Test. And there you have RLM suspension. And here you have those 3 points: deflate corners, deflate reservoir, or deflate all. In our case, we only want to deflate the corners. And we have to make sure that nothing is under the car. And yes, so now the car is deflating all four corners, get the air out. And after the air is out, we can check up the car, and then we can get our tire off. Okay, now it says that the air suspension is not in the customer mode. Okay, and now operation succeeded. Continue. Okay, that's it. And so you can use your IID tool to deflate your air suspension. We can also deflate the reservoir, but I don't think it's necessary to do this. Okay, that's it from the inside. Now let's go outside and check up the car. As you can see now, it looks a little bit weird. What happens now is this one clipped off, so I have to clip this back in. But as you can see, here's the valve block. So yeah, we can. So the first thing with the valve block is we have to disconnect it. Maybe more easy to get it off, yeah, like that, and then disconnect the block. Sorry guys, I need both hands to disconnect this. The first thing you do is to unplug the valve block, and then there is one screw and our connection, and there's the other connections, and you have to remove all three to get the valve block out. So I will do this, and then I will show you the valve block. I'm back in my hut, and this is how the valve block looks like. So here you have your air supplies for the left and for the right one, and this is the air supply from the air tank down here. So, okay, and now I will unscrew these screws on the top. The valve block. Oh, really long screws. So be really careful, because if there jumps something out. Okay, but the O-rings look really good. So. So do you see this? This one here is much thicker than this one. Okay. So I think it's really time, or it's really good when you change the O-rings over time. The valve plug together and hope that everything what we have done today will work. We're now back at the car, and now we'll take the valve plug. As I said before, the green one goes down here, and the other one on the other side, top to top and bottom to bottom, and that's it. Okay, I will show you where. I hope you can see in there, and so it's easy to connect them. And as I said before, the first one I will connect is the black one, which is on which is the lower one, so it's easier to get these things fit. So okay, let's go and mount it back on. Everything now is back in place, and I connected the valve plug. I'll show you this. This is how it looks like when it's back on his bracket. And now I will get everything back in place, will mount the wheel, and then I will hopefully have a better working air suspension in the front. After remounting the wheel, we have to get air back in our air suspension, and yeah, let's have a look at the GAP IID tool and how we can do this. So guys, back in the car. This time I will start up the engine. Back in the car, we're now scanning our IID tool. Okay. So, and now we're going to service test our LM suspension, and now we will re-aver our EAS. Okay, and now we have to push up or push down our air suspension, and then it will be set back to customer mode. So continue, and now let's grab the camera or go. And now I will push it up. Okay everybody, this was it from my side and the video how to change the O-rings in the valve block. And I hope, as you can see here, the car is now in extended mode and it stays there, and I don't hear any air come out or something like that. So yeah, I would look back tomorrow or a few days what will happen if the car stays there or if it go down. But for the moment, I'm finished with changing the O-rings of the valve block. And if you find this video helpful, I would really appreciate if you give me a like. And if you want to see more from that kind of content or from my videos and how I do things on our Discovery 4, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. So have a good day, guys, and bye.